Okay, we're on Pesachim, Perek Daled, Mishnah Daled, fourth Mishnah, fourth chapter of Pesachim. We're continuing our discussion of Makom Shenagu. Sometimes, some places they had a custom to do this. Sometimes they had a custom. Some places they had a custom to do that. Makom Shenagu le'echot tzali, v'leile Pesachim ochlim. If they had in the place where they had a custom to eat tzali, roasted foods on Leil Pesachim, on the night of Pesachim, ochlim. Makom Shenagu shelo le'echol. If they had a custom not to eat, ein ochlim. Why would you not eat tzli? Okay, the Bartuner says Shnira ke'ochel Pesachim b'chutz la'aretz. The Mishnah, it says it looks like you're eating Pesach in chutz la'aretz, but it's not really chutz la'aretz. It's outside of Yerushalayim. If you were not in Yerushalayim, then they would say you shouldn't eat tzali, you shouldn't eat roasted meat, because the only roasted meat that you're supposed to eat on Pesach is from the Korban Pesach. And we actually have this minhag today. We don't eat roasted foods. You eat baked foods or basted. You could cook it in the oven, but you have to have juice or liquid. You shouldn't eat like a roast or a roasted chicken or barbecue on the night of Pesach. That's our minhag today, to the best of my knowledge. Makom shenagu lahadlik et haner b'leilei Yom Kippurim madlikim. Some places had a custom to light candles. We have this custom to light licht in their house on the night of Yom Kippur. Makom shenagu lo lahadlik ei madlikim. The places that had a minhag not to light, you shouldn't light. What's the issue? It's interesting because what's the reason we light on Friday night, on Erev Shabbat, on Erev Chag? The reason is because Shalom Bayit, right? We light, there's electricity. It's really like, they lit, Chazal made a gzeirat to light, so you would have light in your house on Friday night. So you could eat the meal, you could enjoy, because otherwise people would not light the lights at night. They would go to sleep because lighting was expensive. I once saw a Planet Money podcast about this. It was really expensive. People didn't have the money. So Judaism legislated Friday night that you should enjoy the company with each other. You should eat a meal at night after dark. That wasn't the custom. So do we extend this to Yom Kippur or not? So the whole issue is the idea of tashmish hamita. Does it cause intimacy? Yom Kippur is asur b'tashmish hamita. So each custom, the Bartuner says, was because to avoid tashmish hamita. So when they said makom shenagu lahadlik, they said because you're not allowed to have tashmish or haner. You're not allowed to engage in, that's halacha, you're not allowed to engage in sexual intimacy if you're in a lit room. So therefore, since the room was lit up when you went to sleep, until the candle went out, therefore that would remind people no intimacy on Yom Kippur. Whereas the other minhag said exactly the opposite. Makam shenagu shelod la'alik, not to light. Why? Because if you can't see your spouse, then whatever, time to go to sleep. When you can see each other, then that arouses desire and a yearning for intimacy. So therefore, they had a minhag, ein madlikin, not to light. Mishnah finishes. Umadlikin b'batei knesiyot u'b'batei midrashot. You definitely light in shuls and in the batei midrashot, the study halls. U'mevaot ha'afelim, on the small alleyways. Ve'al gabei ha'cholim, certainly above the sick, so that they can see during the Chag, during Yom Kippur, at night at least. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. This is my email. Have a good day.